Hey there, lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title of today's video, we're going to be reacting to Blue Lips by Cortis, and I'm honestly so curious by this title. I have no clue where we're going to be going with this one, but I'm super excited to find out. But before we do, if you guys are new to the channel, then welcome and thank you for joining. Make sure to click on that subscribe button down below to stay up to date with what I post on this channel. And while you're at it, why not leave a little like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching so I can keep on making more videos like this. But with all that being said, I just can't wait to get into this one, so let's do it.
So you swimming in the pool, thought we were going out for dinner. Made me find to your pool, made me trip, made me a fool. Your life is such a filler.
Oh my god.
I'm drowning, deeper and deeper. All I see is blue. I feel my body shiver. Don't wanna lose you. Holding my breath, but shit, it's getting thinner. My blue.
Oh. When I told you that Cortis could hit you with the unexpected, this is what I mean. Because, oh my gosh. Like, that is heartbreaking, isn't it? Like, you just feel like you're constantly sinking and sinking to the point of it almost feels like you can't breathe. Like, things just, I think, get to a point sometimes where you feel so overwhelmed, you don't really know what to do, that it is just like, you just feel like you're being swamped almost by this water, and it's just like you can't escape it, you know? Oh my gosh. Wow. I will say, like I was saying in my last reaction, I really feel like this album in particular is definitely so open and vulnerable with, you know, the emotions. And I just really appreciate how it feels like Cortis are really opening up in that, you know, world of just saying, like, don't always perceive somebody to be one specific way. Don't always think that everything is okay just because it seems okay on the outside. Like, you don't know what's going on beneath the surface, and sometimes maybe just take a second to think before you say something what is actually going on in that person's mind, in that person's life. You don't have any idea of what's going on, you know? It's just, this song is so beautiful and just so unexpected from this album. You know, we've gone from like Red Red, which is so vibey and upbeat and just fun and, you know, has such a great message and just saying this is who we are and we're not going to stop being that for anybody. And now it is just like we've come and toned down right to this moment with this song, you know, and just having that more emotional and vulnerable and slower paced vibe. And it just shows that Cortis can really do it all. Vocals are beautiful too. Oh, that was lovely in the back in there.
Yeah. Talking to the moon. Drips fell loose, but what else do we got? This is what we choose, the bitter and sweet of it.
I actually could cry for them. Like, oh, guys, I'm so emotional. I am. I'm a very emotional person. And I think for me, again, I feel like we called it, didn't we, in Acai? I said in Acai, at the end of my Acai reaction, I was like, I feel like they're talking about how, you know, it's bitter and sweet. You have this dream and you are, you know, loving and living every moment. And it's everything you know, wanted from this life. But then sometimes when you get to that point, it's like, then you're hit with the negativity, you're hit with, you know, people's opinions, you're hit with the pressure and the constant just expectation. And I think just hearing that in this song and just saying, you know, we're spending all night just working constantly, trying to live up to these expectations that people have of us, but sometimes these expectations just aren't necessarily able to always come into fruition in the way that people want, you know? And I think this album is just them really accepting that you can't do everything, you can't be everything, you can't, you know, necessarily meet everybody's expectations and make everybody happy. It is just like some people are going to enjoy it, some people aren't, and ultimately you have to find that, you know, resolution in between. But I just really appreciate how they are really just saying in this song, it's not all sunshine and roses, you know, this life that we lead. We chose it ultimately, we chose this dream, we chose this path, this career for ourselves, but it doesn't mean that it makes it any less difficult, you know? Like it's still hard, it still has its challenges. Even though sometimes it looks like we're having the greatest time of our life, we're also experiencing things not only in the music industry that are difficult, but also in our private lives and our personal lives. And I think sometimes that does get lost in the in between, you know? But honestly, this song is really like striking a chord for me.
Both intertwined, shot through the room. That now say still racing life's clock. Wanna change views. I need something else and a new vibe. Blue flame getting put out. These days getting too tough. In a chat trying to sneak out.
I actually don't think I'm going to be able to get through this without crying. Inner child trying to sneak out. It's just that thought, you know, they're all so young, you know, and I say that with the most like heartfelt emotion that I can, but they're all just still at such a pivotal point, you know. I think that when you're around these guys' age, it is like that time where you're moving into a new era of life and you're still experiencing things and trying to navigate the world and trying to navigate your emotions and everything that goes along with that. And on top of that, having all the pressure and anxiety and stress and worry, and then just hearing them say like their inner child's trying to sneak out, you know. I think they work so hard and they've given so many years of their, you know, teenage years and their youth to this dream, to, you know, really melding themselves into the people that they are and the talent that they have, and, you know, working on their dance skills and their production skills and their music skills. It is just like you put so much into something and you give so much of you to this career, this music, this life. And then it is just like you forget sometimes yourself in that. You forget that you also are a person who has these feelings and all of these, you know, once in the world to be able to experience this youth. But it does almost feel like that youth is almost slipping away from you, you know, because you're so constantly having to focus on everything else that you sometimes just almost forget yourself. And that really breaks my heart a little bit for them. Oh, I'm not doing okay. I'm just saying choosing to fly because you can't hide. Wow. These guys are so sweet and so lovely. I think they're just amazing, I do.
Choosing to fly cause you can't hide. Every day fighting for peace side. Roll with the way like a seaside. Chasing magic,
Roll
bro,
with
my
the
feet
waves like a
tired. Get to the
seaside.
end and then rewind.
It almost feels like there's like a jazzy tone to this as well going on. It almost is like that C sound in the intro and the ending, you know? Oh wow. Well, that was an emotional roller coaster, wasn't it? I was not expecting to cry today with Cortis, but again, they just hit you with the unexpected and you never know what's going to be coming next from them. And I think that for them to be able to write such beautiful lyrics as well, you know, and have such amazing songs like this, as well as the vibey, upbeat, incredible songs they do, it just shows that they can really switch up on that dynamic and, you know, really do anything. And I think that is incredible. I do. Honestly, I am so, so grateful for Cortis for sharing this song with us all. I think we can all agree it was definitely a very heartfelt and real and emotional one for sure. I just absolutely loved this one. And again, I think this is going to be added to one of my favourites with Lullaby and Joyride. I think this is going to be a new favourite for me because it is just so, I feel like personal and deep and special. So I absolutely love this. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching along this video with me. If you did, like I said, make sure you click on that subscribe button down below to stay up to date with what I post on this channel. And while you're at it, why not leave a little like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching so I can keep on making more videos like this. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day and I will see you in the next video.